before then, you had actually produced My Prerogative for Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Which, off his second album, Don't Be Cruel, went #1 on Billboard, went 12 times platinum.
Right.
His biggest album ever. And My Prerogative was his second biggest song ever. I mean, according to the streams. I mean, that song is...
Second biggest song of what?
In terms of Bobby Brown's career.
What was the first? That's what I want to know.
I'll tell you one right now. I mean, according, Every Little Step seems to be a little bit bigger. No? Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the streams. I'm looking at the streams.
Song, and I never, but I know the facts is My Prerogative was his biggest flagship song.
Okay.
When you hear Bobby Brown, it's not Every Little Step, and that's my brother. Babyface is my big brother, but My Prerogative was the biggest song, and they would even say it. So, but I'll let whoever tell it.
Okay.
It's politics out here.
Fair enough. Huge song, huge album, the highlight of Bobby's career, period.
Right.
And you continued to work with him. You actually produced a song with him and Whitney Houston together.
Yeah.
Was that the first time they were on a record together?
With Whitney or
Bobby and Whitney.
Yeah. Actually, that was first. We have something in common.
Yeah.
So let me take you to My Prerogative so that we can set the record straight.
Okay.
My Prerogative was stolen from me.
It's supposed to be a guy record.
Gene Griffin.
Right?
No.
No?
No.
I thought Aaron Hall did the vocals.
It was too late for My Prerogative to be on a guy album. We did make that song, and Aaron Hall, his publishing was stolen by Gene Griffin.
Okay.
And I'm setting the record straight because he talked Aaron into signing a contract and gave him, I think, some money. I don't want to throw the numbers. I don't want to throw no accusations, but I know from Gene's wife, she told me he signed a contract and took Aaron's publishing and took my publishing through finagling.
Wait, you didn't get publishing on that song? On My Prerogative?
I got less publishing. He took publishing. He not supposed to get none. He didn't write nothing. It's my godfather, but I speak the truth.
Wow.
He never wrote any of the songs that I've done. He took publishing. Gene Griffin was the fourth member of Guy. Gene Griffin was the fourth publisher of Guy.
Even though he wasn't doing
Even though he didn't
musically.
write nothing.
Wow. And that was the biggest song at that time, of that era, My Prerogative. It was bigger than the Guy records and everything else like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't get your proper dues. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And I'll tell you how that happened was I was in not a problem, but I was in a situation with Zamba, who's my publisher, who signed me back in, I think it was 85 when I was working with Kumo D.
As a kid.
I used to go out to Battery Studios. Clive Calder's, truth be told, is the first person to see me produce, and I feel like he's the first person to discover me on my production skills, and he's the one that saw me make How You Like Me Now. Sitting behind a glass, make all these records for Kumo D. And he just said right away, because I wasn't signed to a publishing deal with Zamba then, he called his staff and said, I want this kid who, he didn't know who I was, and he came in, he called me LaVeba, because he thought I was LaVeba.
The other guy, yeah.
LaVeba was the production guy, the head of the production company, but he wasn't the producer. I was the producer, and he was the visionary. So he would say, let's do a song like this. But so I don't, lessen his credit, because he did, come up with the visions of these songs. But I was the guy making the beats and doing everything. And I never really got the full credit or the full pay that I'm worth then. And it was okay, because for me, I just wanted my music out.
Yeah.
I wanted my music to be heard, and it didn't matter. As long as we was a team, you know, and I was a team player, but I didn't know.